Good morning, everyone. If you want a Wi-Fi smart thermostat that you can set it manually, set it with the app where you can change it from next door or around the world, you want to monitor it, make sure the thermostat is set to the correct thing. So if you have renters, you don't want them cranking it down to 65 degrees. Okay, and it's Alexa compatible. If you're interested in this, we'll start right after this. Hello everyone, my name is John Bell. I'm a retired school teacher and a full-time YouTuber now. Okay, today's product for all you seniors is a Sensi Wi-Fi Thermostat. This is made by Emerson, a company that's been around for over 120 years. They've got some creds in making electronic products. Okay, this is able to be controlled three ways. Okay, number one is manually, just like you control any thermostat. Okay, number two is through the app. Okay, off of your smartphone. Okay. And number three is Alexa. Okay. Can't really see it. Right there. Okay. So what's the advantages of each one? Well, of course, manual thermostat is what you already got. There's nothing magic about that. Using the app, it has three nice features on it. Number one, you can plug in what type of thermostat you have, not the type of the thermostat, but the wiring. What wires are used in the thermostat that you have now, and it'll let you know if you can use this Emerson Sensi thermostat in place of it. Okay. Number two is, like I do quite often, I forget when I go out for the day to turn my thermostat up to make it warmer in the house because we're under AC in South Florida. And so normally I keep my thermostat at about 78. And when I go out for the day, I'll set it for 85. And then when I'm getting ready to come home, okay, I'll call it up on my app, turn it down to 78. By the time I get home, it's 78 degrees. It saves you quite a bit on your electric bill. Also, if you want to monitor it, you're away from the building, maybe it's a rental property, and you're supplying the electricity, you want to make sure that the tenants aren't abusing it, okay? It's a good way to monitor it. You can monitor these on as many as you'd like. And also if you have limited mobility, okay? Where it's hard for you to get up and go over and change the thermostat when it gets a little bit too warm, okay, you have two ways of doing it. You can do it through the app off your smartphone, or you can do it through Alexa. You know, voice activated. Or Google Home also. So we're going to be getting into this today to show you all the ramifications of it. And next I would like to go to, let's see, I gotta go here, and there. Okay, you see I purchased this item on October 5th. It's an Emerson Sensi Wi-Fi Smart Thermostat for Smart Home. A DIY version, works with Alexa Energy Star Certified. Now it also works with Alexa, Google Assistant, Apple HomeKit, or Wink. All right?
Sorry, I'm not sure about that.
Yeah. And I better shut Alexa off because otherwise we're going to be getting a lot from her. Okay, it has the ability, like I showed you before, you can put in what wires you have. Okay, and there. All right. See, for instance, if you use a red, white, yellow, green, and a common, okay, on your thermostat, existing thermostat, you put that in here, and it says you have selected a valid configuration. In other words, this new thermostat will replace the old one. Okay. Now, if you give me one second, I'm going to set up the overhead, and we'll be back just this fast because of the miracle of modern television. Okay, I'm back, and now we're going to go to the overhead, and we'll unbox it for you. So, here it is. Here's the thermostat itself, and it has a plastic covering on it that we'll remove when we go to install it. Okay. Here's the back plate. This is what's mounted on the wall. A couple nice features on it are it has a built-in level, so you can tell when this is level when you install it. You don't need to put a level on it. That's nice. Well-made, strong plate. Okay, one thing I want to point out to you here is there's a Y for yellow, and there's a Y2 over here. This was a question that I had when I called up Emerson yesterday to get clarification on it. Also, you see there's an RC and an RH terminal here, and there is no jumper wire between them. This will come into play later, and I'll tell you all about that once I show you the old setup. Okay, in here there's a little sticker sheet where you can label your wires on your thermostat when you take them off, the old thermostat, so you can put them on the right terminals on the new thermostat. Also, a couple wall anchors and screws to hold it. Little welcome booklet from Emerson, and this is your easy start guide. Okay, and this is how to connect it to Wi-Fi, and then how to use all the other features of it, which we'll be getting into in videos 2 and 3. Okay. There's a little warranty book that explains to you all the warranty information. A little card that says there is a multiple thermostat manager that's simple and affordable. If you have numerous properties and you want to control all the thermostats and all the properties, this will be $1 per month per thermostat, or $10 per thermostat per year. And a little information on the back on how to do it. And then, of course, the installation guide. Okay. Now, on the back of the quick start guide, there's a place to write your Wi-Fi name and password, and this is the code you're going to use to pair it with. Okay. So let's go back here. Now, one thing I want to tell you about before you do this is you have to download the app. and use it, and I will show you how to do that in part 2. And you have to make very sure of your wiring. Okay. Now let me show you this. Now here's a photo of my old wiring. Okay. This is a white wire. It goes to W. No surprise there. The green wire goes to G. No surprise there. There is a black wire that goes to the RH terminal, and the RH and the RC terminal has a jumper wire on it. Okay? And then I have a yellow wire that goes to JP2, but what I've been informed is underneath here where you can't see, there's a Y. Okay? So therefore, I'm using G, RH, W, and Y. You can plug those into the app and it will tell you if it's a valid configuration. So, alright, the next thing I'm going to do here now is show you that you should double check your wiring. Okay? So what I did is I went and put my thermostat with White Rogers, and it's a 1E48-1153, and I looked it up and I downloaded the wiring diagrams for it. Now this is my old thermostat, and mine's a 4-wire, so I scroll down here to 4-wire, typical wiring diagram for heat-cool 4-wire single transformer system. Okay, now you see here's the RH, RC jumper wire, which is mandatory to have, otherwise none of these are connected to the, to ground, to 0 volts. You have the all connected to plus 24 volts AC, but then you'd have no connection back in the neutral. So that's number 1. Number 2 is, remember I said I use RH, okay, W, G, and the one that I wasn't really too sure of is the Y and the Y2, because that said jumper 2 and it's yellow, so I didn't know if that went on Y2, yellow 2, or if it actually went on the Y. So this tells me it actually goes on the Y right here. Okay? So that cleared up that. And remember I said there was a jumper wire here on my old thermostat? Well, we'll get into that on the new thermostat. I don't have to put a jumper wire there, because on the new thermostat, I don't know if you can see it here, but on the back there's one that says RCRH. There's a jumper wire here that shorts the appropriate terminals up here. Okay, so I don't have to put a jumper wire here. Now there's also 2 other jumper wires. None of these play into my installation. If you had a heat pump or a double stage, AC or something, you might have to concern about that. Just remember the code, okay? That code that was on the back of this booklet here is also written here and also written here. So it's kind of hard to forget this, okay? All right, so the next thing I want to do is I'm going to install this, and then I'm going to, I'll take a picture of it for you, and we'll be right back, and I'll discuss a few more things with you. Okay, we're back. I wanted to quickly remind you that this is a three-part series. Number one is today. That's the unboxing and installation. Number two is the app. That will be tomorrow, part two. And the third day is hooking it up and enabling it to Alexa. That will be part three. Okay, so now that I've hooked it up, I want to show you my wiring. Okay, there it is, the RH, the Y, the G. Okay, the Y was there. Okay. The yellow, okay. The G is the green wire, and the WE, the W stands for white. Okay, so white, green, yellow, and black from the transformer. Okay. So, after this is wired up, all you have to do is stick the faceplate on, and then go and throw your main breaker back on for your AC, and you should have that. Okay? It should be working. Okay? Make sure, well, in my case, it has to be on cool. Okay, it has to be, I leave it on auto for the fan, schedule off. Okay, you see it's set to 78 degrees, and it's cooling right now, and it's lowering the temperature. It's now 79 degrees inside here. Up at the top in the center is the current time, 11:58 p.m. Okay, which is wrong. It's about 3 p.m. in the afternoon, so I'll have to change that. I'll probably change that through the app. And then also above the 78 degrees there, you see a little battery indicator. That is the batteries, the 2 AAA batteries that are in this unit, okay, are fully charged. Okay. So, that brings us to the end of part one. This is the unboxing and installation. Remember, I'll put a card up here, okay, that'll have all three of the parts on this. Okay, part one, unboxing and installation. Part two, using the app. And part three is hooking it up to Alexa. Okay, so until part two, I'll see you around.
This is John Bell, thanking you for watching reviews. If you see this on Facebook, please like it. If you see it on YouTube, please subscribe. Until the next time, I wish you good luck and good night. May God bless.